All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the true power with General Sarasun said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarasun SETI page, the General SETI YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube, giving you nothing but Black Power, Black Divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. I want you to become a member. The link for the memberships is right over there in the chat. All you had to do is just click it. You get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasun SETI General SETI YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculums, powerhouse programs, certificate courses. First one up, 25 Steps to the Redemption of Definitive Black Manhood, designed by the General himself, strictly for the brothers. It's a dynamic, amazing course that you could go and get a preview of. All you had to do is go over to the web page, click that link, you'll get a preview. And also included the Brotherhood of Heru Roundtable live stream, where the brothers meet once a week, discussing very important, powerful information pertinent to their growth and development. It's nothing like it, family. Get over there, preview the curriculum, and become a brother, become a member today. That's right. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasun SETI, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. Got something for your family I know you're going to like and love. Get over there, check it out. Get a discount, shop, and save, and shop. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University, over 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the General. We talking about Omega Voyages of the Nile, when Egypt ruled the earth. That's right. Nubia, mother of ancient Egypt, Black Babylon, from Naga to Nigger, African origins of the Hindu Kush, Too Raw for YouTube, global African supremacy, and so much, much more. Get on over there, family. There's not another website nowhere on the planet that can compare or compete. Become a member today, and everybody knows SETI got the popping his page on Patreon. Ain't no need to even argue that fact. Popping, everybody knows SETI Live is lit, all exclusive material over there on Patreon. We don't rehash, we don't take download from no other platforms. No, we don't. Fresh out the pack, that's what you want. We take it up 2, 3, 4 levels for your family. Too Raw for YouTube. Get over there, become a patron today. To all the family donated to the General, thank you. Those who would like to donate, link right there in the chat. Click it, donate. Appreciate you very much, and make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King SETI, General SETI, Sarasun SETI. Rock that notification bell, get a video a thumbs up, like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends, and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. You be banned. Boop. Here we go, family. Them folks on their way to Memphis. They on there, y'all. Niggas down there inviting them in. Y'all down there killing and shit. And so Kash, Patel, a Brahmin, and I've been, and I told you niggas. You see what I'm saying? What did I tell you niggas? And we still here today. Talking about the Brahmins. Y'all don't want to hear me though. You understand? Not just Kamala. No, not Kamala Harris, but also the other motherfuckers that's from the Brahmin fucking cartel. You see what I'm saying? The caste system of India. And they over here, you understand, about to put the caste system down on you niggas in Memphis. And they starting in Memphis, but they going, that's just going to be, you understand, they gateway to go wherever the fuck they want to go in the United States. And so, again, niggas have given them, permission to come on in there and do whatever the fuck they want to do. And, it's going to get ugly. It's going to get ugly. But I don't see, and the thing is, like, niggas, you would think the people would need, in the community would deal with it. You see what I'm saying? And we have to speak on that. Because when these motherfuckers coming in, they coming in under the guise of, they coming in there for violence, but they coming in for everything. Nigga, when they kick the door in, nigga, they about to empty the treasure chest. That's what they gonna do. So it's a shakedown. So it ain't, they say, and people say, they coming in there for everybody. You see what I'm saying? Wherever, the innocent gonna get affected just as well as the guilty. You feel me? So just know that. So a lot of people saying, that's the overlay for the underlay. But it's gonna be a shakedown in every facet of society. They're gonna get in there, get information, and that's gonna be, the blueprint. They're gonna go in Memphis, and then they're gonna get them a blueprint how they can crack this shit open, and how they can operate in the communities and shit. Pluses and negatives, and then they're gonna take that shit on the road. And in any other city that's niggas is acting crazy and shit, and they going in there. But it's also other segments of society and that need that, but we're gonna start with the black community. Do you see where they going with that shit? But this is a most definitely gonna be it's gonna be hurtful for a whole lot of motherfuckers. You see, but anyway, you niggas asked for, y'all gave them permission. And the communities should have been dealt with this shit one way or another. All this motherfucking, and they breeding these niggas. They breeding them. You know what I'm saying? More ignorant ass niggas breeding these niggas. Feeding them the music and shit. And like I said, we could talk about the niggas that's rapping, but they got strict orders. What about these goddamn the Jimmy Iovine's and all these other motherfuckers, the Lucian Grange and all these other motherfuckers that that's signing these niggas and putting them out there and saying, this is what we want. This the package that we want. Can you give me this package? Can you rap the kill? Because that's all we signing. We ain't signing you niggas to come out here and rap no goddamn We Are the World songs and, and no uplift. I ain't asked you about no upliftment. Nigga, can you rap the kill, drill, and you could do that, you got a deal. Other than that, you can go where you were. You know what I'm saying? You can go where you was, and you go back up on YouTube, get your little video camera, and make your own video, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But if you want worldwide, media and, and advertisement, you want your shit shopped all over the world, nigga, we need to kill, drill. And so, so that's what they've been feeding these niggas. Because it's they get paid off of it, number one. They get paid off of it, and at the same time, it fuels the criminal justice system. Cause niggas gonna try to live this shit out. They gonna keep doing what the fuck they doing in the street. You know what I'm saying? And so doing that. Matter of fact, you get paid more than one way. You get paid more than one way, cause first and foremost, you got the record executives. You see what I'm saying? They get paid. Look how many motherfuckers you paying with this shit. Our demise and shit, and everybody say they sick. And the crazy shit is they say they sick of the shit. Niggas in these Cro-Magnon Neanderthals alike. Everybody sick of it, right? But why they don't never turn to their white brothers and sisters and shit that are record executives who actually own the motherfucking masters. You see what I'm saying? Own the masters. Get all the publishing, own the copyrights, own the publishing rights. You feel what I'm saying? When it's played on the record, Radio, they get paid. It go to the executives. You see, when they motherfucking videos is, playing on YouTube or all, streaming platform, the publishing go to the executives. You see what I'm saying? Go to the executives. And so, but when we talk about what these niggas rapping, and we should be, we only talk about the small, and they're responsible. But we don't. The contract come from these Cro-Magnon Neanderthals, and nobody ever say shit to them. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody. They don't have no responsibility to society. You see, they keep signing these niggas and tell them motherfuckers, this is what we want. This is the package that we want. Can you give me that? Can you give me that? And the motherfuckers, so they sign these niggas, but you never hear about them. So if they were so sick and tired of the shit they see, then they would look and say, hey, you know what? We sick of this shit. Y'all quit signing these motherfuckers to rap this bullshit. Nobody say shit. You don't even hear their motherfucking names. Matter of fact, they honor them. They honor them. The Lucian Grange and the lion ass Cohen and all these they honor. They get all type of awards and shit. Jimmy Iovine. You understand? Yeah, and all that. They get the awards and shit. While they put this sick shit out here and get billions off of this shit. And so then so now you got the record labels that's getting paid. Then you get and on the other end you get the court system. You get the prison system. You paying them. You feel what I'm saying? You paying them. You paying the lawyers, the judge. Off of the music. You see what I'm saying? Because these niggas gonna thinking, hey, if I see this nigga, he's a drill artist and he got all this fake ass shit on, got all this fake gold. Niggas done bought off of Amazon, fake, and they get to rent the cars and the women and the money and shit, the fake money that they have on the videos and shit. Half of them niggas is broke. Half of them niggas, you understand what they talking about this shit. They talking about this shit. You know what I'm saying? The majority of these motherfuckers, if they really got some paper, then goddamn it, they got it off tour. They getting them, they touring to get that paper. But if you ain't no real hot motherfucking person, you understand, and people ain't really buying your motherfucking tickets, nigga, you flogged, and half of them niggas probably still in the streets trying to cook up a goddamn chicken or something. You know what I'm saying? Still risking their life. You understand what I'm saying? Trying to do some whole shit in the street. These niggas ain't getting no paper off no goddamn, this, so they got to go back in the streets and do dumb shit. You feel me? And nigga wind up dead and shit. You see another nigga on the news, got his head cracked because they out in the street. You understand what I'm saying? Got to get back off in the street. So when you look at how this shit is played out, and you look at the Memphises and you look at the Detroits and the Chicagos and the St. Louises and the New Orleans and the Baltimore and the Atlanta, you see how they didn't knock Atlanta down. Atlanta ain't even a black city no more. How you niggas let that happen? You see, you up there clowning, you up there shucking and jiving. Y'all niggas up there yin yang twinning and goddamn tear the club up and nigga, from to the walls and shit. You understand? And all this shit, that's what y'all done wrap y'all ass right on up out the motherfucking city. You see, they just snuck in there while y'all niggas making all that noise. They snuck in quietly. And dislodge you, you see, and so this is what's going on. This is, so this is what's happening. So Memphis is, and Memphis is then, it's sad, it's sad that, any of these cities, it's not that we gonna pick on Memphis, because like I said, I done seen Detroit at its worst, sad, you know what I'm saying, sad, seen Chicago at its worst, sad. Seeing St. Louis at his worst, sad. Just lawlessness. You know what I'm saying? Just pure lawlessness. And there's every day some bullshit. And so, hey, it's a purge situation, and and you brought it on yourself. And hey, you know what? Motherfuckers ask for it, you gonna get served, nigga. You gonna get served. So all you niggas down there, you know, and niggas looking at me, they coming. So don't look at Memphis and think, oh, we just nigga, they gonna sneak, they ain't some shit they ain't gonna announce. Nigga, they just gonna be there, nigga. They gonna be there. They gonna start, and I'm gonna tell y'all at the end. I got some videos we gonna get. I'm gonna tell y'all niggas, you wanna be you extra violent ass niggas. I'm gonna tell you where you gonna end up, motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you where you gonna end up. Yeah. Yeah, in Los Angeles, ain't a whole lot of these motherfuckers ain't, but I'm gonna tell you where you niggas, y'all motherfuckers gonna end up down there in El Salvador. That's where your bitch ass gonna end up at. They gonna come in this bitch. All that shit niggas be watching back in the day over there in Russia and shit and all that. They just come in, throw a bag over your head, nigga, and nigga knock you out, nigga, hit you with something, nigga. When you wake up, nigga, you gonna be in El Salvador, motherfucker. Real talk, because he's already talking about considering motherfucking violent motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? If you killing, nigga, your ass is gonna be insane. You gonna be in El Salvador. So I mean, you know what? I'm not taking up for it because, like I say, once you open the door for that, nigga, all kind of motherfuckers is gonna end. That's just gonna be the excuse. You know what I'm saying? Because most people gonna be like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas want to kill. Y'all want to leave bodies and shit all over the place. You see what I'm saying? Fuck them niggas. That's what people gonna say about y'all, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. You know, you leaving bodies, nigga. You killing innocent people. You're a menace to society. You terrorizing the community. People they're gonna be all right with it. But when they do that, they're gonna start the innocent and any and everybody, nigga, is for. Then they're gonna go down on the infraction. It ain't gonna be murder. It's gonna be for less than that. You understand what I'm saying? It's gonna be for less than that. And to the point, it's gonna be like the movies and shit, like, you know, the penile colony that they had on Mars and shit. You know, they always had in them even in the goddamn movie with Van Diesel, where he was, you know, they had these penile colonies so far away from, so, you know, the cities and shit. The motherfucker on a whole nother planet. You see what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is in prison. This is the shit that they got envisioned for you niggas. You see, and anybody else, not shit, niggas and anybody else. You know, they'll start with the niggas, but believe it or not, they don't got too much love for nobody, not even their own. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, they're gonna start with the Hispanics. They're gonna start with the niggas. They're gonna and some of them goddamn Neanderthals who was against the ruling party, they ass is going too. Shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, they ass is on the list to go down there too. Let's check this out, family. Let's get this up here right quick.
FBI Director Kash Patel this weekend about Memphis. On national television Sunday, he called the city the homicide capital of America and announced plans to send a task force to Tennessee to tackle the issue. ABC 24's Scott Mattis is here to break it all down. Scott, good evening.
Good evening to you, Pepper. Kash Patel also said he did not know Memphis was actually the homicide capital of the United States until he took his oath of office just a few short months ago. And now he says he'll be sending federal agents right here to put an end to the violent crime. Now, I can also tell you, he said this: I didn't know this until my confirmation process, but Memphis, Tennessee is the homicide capital of America per capita. Now, didn't know that We have a problem there. We're now addressing it. We are rolling out one of our task forces to the state of Tennessee. That's what FBI Director Kash Patel declared on national news just yesterday. And Monday morning, that declaration is reverberating across the city of Memphis. This comes after the Memphis Shelby Crime Commission told ABC 24 News last year that the rate of major crime, I should say earlier this year, fell by nearly 9%, 8.8 to be exact, this year when compared to the first quarter of 2024. Now, Memphis City Councilman, and he's also the chairman, J.B. Smiley, tells me Monday he welcomes the FBI's help if they keep their word, but he also says getting those guns and those switches off the streets should be everyone's biggest priority.
Yeah, I see what people, people are saying that there's still a lot of blacks in various cities. Let me tell y'all something, and I know we in our egotism, we want to believe, and yes, it's black people, we are still heavily populated in the United States, but don't ever think that, you know what I'm saying, these cities, like back in the 90s, nigga, these cities had a way bigger populations. Man, niggas didn't wipe shit out. We don't want to be in no fucking illusion. It's black people's every goddamn where. But, I mean, imagine if the murder rates wasn't so goddamn high in the goddamn 2000, in the 90s, in the 2000s, what the fuck these cities would be. Detroit used to be damn near 1,300,000. I remember when Mayor Comey back in damn 2000, before he passed, you know what I'm saying? Detroit had fell under 1 million. You see what I'm saying? And if you got 1 million people in the United States, they give you some type of federal, aid. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of millions come with having a city over 1 million. So shit, when the city fell, it was like 900,000. Comey went back and did a recount and found damn near 400,000 motherfuckers. So Detroit was at 1.3 in my lifetime. That motherfucker down to like 700,000, 650. Man, listen here. When we used to, back in the day, when Detroit was that large and with a high percentage of blackness like that, you talking about a city that had over 1 million and, like I say, 1.3 that was 85% black. I mean, you can't get no denser black city than that. You feel what I'm saying? When we had the African World Festival downtown, man, Detroit could have, from, blacks coming from all over the country. You could have over 2 million people at this festival downtown. Blacks coming from all over the world. Man, that fucking festival don't look shit like it used. It ain't even close. It ain't even fucking close. So I'm not under no illusion. Like I say, I remember the fucking the blocks and shit, all the houses. So if anybody is under illusion that these cities ain't been depopulated, I don't know what kind of blinders you got on your motherfucking eyes. Nigga, these cities it was larger black populations in most of these cities in the 90s. You see what I'm saying? When that crack shit hit, man, from the 90s up to the early 2000s, it depleted damn near every urban area where black people all across the goddamn country, even the little small motherfucking cities. You understand what I'm saying? So shit, ain't no telling how many people we lost during during the 90s. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of that shit come from the goddamn slaughterhouse that went on through the slaughterhouses and shit. All these cities, nigga, like Harlem, nigga. When Dr. Ben and Dr. Clark, nigga, that shit over with. That shit, when Bill Clinton moved his motherfucking his office down there to Harlem, it was over. Nigga, I don't even believe Harlem is 50% black no more. You know what I'm saying? It fell below. So all these classical black communities, man, are not what they used to be. So, that's a motherfucking fact. So, this is gonna be a part two. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really get into matter of fact, I do want to touch on this one brother and let him, I think he's from out of that area, and I want him to touch a little bit, but I'm gonna come black and do a part two to this. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna even play right now because we got a lot of things, that other topics, and I'm gonna come back and give my videos the proper time. But this deserves a clear commentary that this shit been coming. Okay, it's been goddamn coming. And so, and that's what they want. They need an excuse to come down, and then they're gonna fleece you niggas, and they gonna fleece. So if they on the way, I'm not saying nothing to nobody. You see what I'm saying? Stay out the way. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Stay out the motherfucking way. If you got warrants on you, nigga, and you nigga, they coming to get you. They ain't gonna be knocking on no doors, nigga. There's gonna be a no knock, nigga. And they coming, and if they come with the Fed, they coming with technology, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? They coming, they tapping your phones, and they already got the motherfucking go ahead for all that shit. You understand what I'm saying? They gonna fight. They got the drones. They coming in with the drones. They tapping. They doing anything. They coming in with the SWAT. They coming in with the tanks. They not gonna be playing with you, nigga. They ain't gonna knock. You know what I'm saying? If you niggas, and they think you got some artillery, they gonna tie your motherfucker. They gonna take that tank and they gonna motherfucking hook that bitch to your house. They ain't gonna knock. They just gonna pull the whole motherfucking side of your goddamn house down, nigga, and they gonna have snipers all up in the trees and shit and this, that, and the third, nigga. Yeah, that's how they gonna do. But yeah, this already happened. But now is like, this shit gonna be like Adolf Hitler. Nigga, it's gonna be like the motherfucking Nazis and shit. It's gonna be like the SS, the Gestapo. You understand? That's how they gonna do. So, if you niggas didn't ask you to get it together, get your mind right. You understand what I'm saying? And so now you niggas is hard. Now y'all niggas is drill, kill now. Y'all niggas is hard body and shit. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see. We gonna see because they're gonna come in with 100. If they say 100, they probably coming in with double that, triple that. You understand what I'm saying? They're gonna have motherfuckers on reserve. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it is martial law. Anytime they bring the feds in, it is martial law. You don't need no guy. What you need? They don't need no warrant. They ain't gonna need no warrants. Believe me, nigga. They not coming. They ain't gonna need no warrants. The motherfuckers that they ain't gonna need no warrants, nigga. And if you harboring, I'm telling y'all now, if you harboring, you know what I'm saying? You got to tell motherfucker if you been harboring niggas and shit and you know them, I'm telling you, your motherfucking ass would be in El Salvador too. They're just like them peoples down there in New Orleans. They got about 10, 15 motherfuckers. They say collaborated with the niggas that broke out of jail. Them niggas got $1 million. How the fuck you gonna give a motherfucker $1 million goddamn bond and the motherfucker only make $15 an hour? You gonna give a motherfucker a fucking $1 million bond? Motherfucker won't get out. So I'm trying to tell you now. I'm trying to tell you, best to wake up out there. But anyway, I'm gonna have a part 2 to this, and I'll come back a little later. But get ready, and Memphis is just the first. And a lot of motherfuckers, they ain't gonna even tell you they coming in. You see what I'm saying? You just gonna start seeing niggas missing. You know what I'm saying? That's how they gonna do. You ain't gonna even know where the nigga. You gonna be asking like, damn, hey, man, you seen Lil D? No, man, I ain't seen Lil D. Man, we ain't seen Lil D. Yeah, Lil D ain't. Yeah, they didn't throw the knapsack over Lil D head, and they done threw his ass in the trunk, and they done drove off. You just gonna see niggas coming up missing, man. Man, you seen that nigga Juju? No, man, I ain't seen that nigga Juju. Yeah, no, I ain't seen Juju. Yeah. Juju down there having vacation in El Salvador. Down there with them 10,000 ignorant ass goddamn Hispanic motherfuckers in there. Goddamn tattoos. Oh, motherfucker got tattoos on their teeth. You understand? The motherfucker smile and shit. The motherfucker got old English and all type of demonic goddamn tattoos on their teeth. You know, smiling and shit. You know, the motherfuckers in there filing their teeth and shit, looking like Dracula and shit. You think that motherfucker would whoop that motherfucker, what's his name? Tony with Lane, what that nigga? Tory Lanez. Yeah, it's gonna be about 10,000 of them motherfuckers that whoop Tory Lanez ass gonna be in one goddamn, and they gonna be eat. You understand? When you come in there, nigga, you gonna see saliva dropping down from their goddamn jaw, nigga, when you walk in. You better wake up. You better wake up. I'll be right, Black family. Check the menu. We got a powerful lineup tonight. You feel what I'm saying? Hit that damn some of them links over there. Get over to the General's Patreon. Get over there to King Seti. You feel me? Make sure you like the video. If you have not subscribed, hey man, this is the motherfucking place to be. You feel what I'm saying? It don't get no raw than this. You know, these niggas out here, these niggas is trying to be CNN goddamn commentary. No, nigga, this is straight from the street. You feel what I'm saying? Political thought that's, advanced state of political thought. You understand what I'm saying? Disseminated from the streets, from the corner to the goddamn university. That's right. This is how we do it. General Seti, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.